We are in Hall 27 at the Northern Ireland booth. Next to me, Colin Hazard, International Trade Advisor. Colin, can you tell me about the role of Northern Ireland and how does it assist companies internationally?
Sure, yeah, no problem. So, we're here representing Northern Ireland with Invest Northern Ireland. We're the economic development agency for Northern Ireland. So our role is to help and support companies grow their business, improve their processes, and increase their sales. A key part of that is helping them grow external sales. That's why we're at Agritechnica this week. That's what I'm involved in. We have 9 companies here this week looking to grow internationally in the agri-tech sector. And our role is to help them do that. We have offices in over 30 countries around the world, including here in Germany and Düsseldorf. So our team are involved with our companies in advance of the show, helping them identify contacts, and then we use the show to have those meetings, hopefully make good connections and help them sell.
Which companies are on the Northern Ireland stand and what are they doing?
Sure, no problem. So behind me you can see we have 9 companies represented and they cover different segments across the agricultural spectrum. Agricultural equipment is obviously one of our strengths in Northern Ireland. We have a few companies here. Obviously it's a big theme here at Agritechnica, one of the main ones. So we have company Slurry Cat, for example, also in Hall 22. They manufacture a range of slurry handling equipment, including tankers and umbilical systems, and attachments for precision slurry spreading. We have NC Engineering, again a good example of an engineering company from Northern Ireland with a long history in manufacture, nearly 50 years. They produce a number of products, including trailers, again on the slurry tank side, slurry pumps, and then also a number of attachments for agricultural vehicles. Another one in the engineering side would be Fleming Agri. They're from the northwest of Northern Ireland, up in Derry, Londonderry. They produce a wide range of attachments and products for farmers, anything from flail mowers right up again to tankers where we're strong. And then I guess the other one in that area that we have is Spreadpoint, slightly newer company, established in 2019. They do lime spreading equipment, recently won Machine of the Year at the National Ploughing Championships in Ireland, which is I guess Ireland's equivalent of Agritechnica, and they're here really looking to develop exports outside of the UK and Ireland for the first time. Beyond that, we have 2 companies really who would work in the agricultural supply chain. So they're here targeting the OEMs at Agritechnica. That would be Donite Plastics and Smiley Monroe. So Donite Plastics have a long history of working in the aerospace sector, making plastic components, thermoform plastic components. They're bringing that expertise into the agricultural machinery. And then Smiley Monroe, one of our biggest industries in Northern Ireland is crushing and screening. They make endless rubber conveyor belts for mobile and static plants. And again, there's an opportunity in the agricultural space for them to diversify. So they're here this week as well. The other ones then, we have UPU Industries. We're in the baling hall, so we're surrounded by products that UPU are competitive globally, which is in bale wrap and net wrap. So they manufacture out of Northern Ireland. They're the only indigenous manufacturer in the UK and Ireland. So we're here with them, trying to help them compete on the world stage for that. And then the last companies we have, Farm Compare. They're, I guess, an example of agri-tech. They work in the software side of the sector. They have a platform that connects farmers and dealers, predominantly so far in the UK and Ireland, but they're here looking to identify international dealers to add to their platform to connect to farmers back in Northern Ireland. And finally then Linton and Robinson, so obviously one of the big themes of Agritechnica this year is green productivity. And this is an area in Northern Ireland where we have companies with more and more expertise. So Linton & Robinson are a slurry management solutions company, but they have solutions looking to help farmers reduce emissions and help with everybody's targets to reduce the impact of climate change and the impact of farming on the land, reduce ammonia, and help to produce products from waste material that can be used for other purposes, so really part of the circular economy. So they're bringing a really unique solution to the market this week.
Why should customers buy Agritech products from Northern Ireland?
Okay, no, it's a good question, because obviously people know Northern Ireland is a small region in the world, but I would say there's three things. One would be the expertise of our companies. That comes from a long heritage of farming. Farming's the biggest industry in Northern Ireland, and so there's a rich history of companies who are experienced in creating solutions for farmers. The second one I'd say would be we have companies really involved in innovating in the sector. So the companies aren't just making products for the sake of it. They're really thinking about the needs of the farmer, how to save time and money, how to help their equipment be more efficient, and really contributing towards the sustainability goals that all farmers across Europe and the world are facing regarding becoming more green in terms of what they're doing. Northern Ireland companies are helping with that. And the third thing I would say is our unique position as a trading partner. The Windsor Framework has really put Northern Ireland in an enviable position with dual market access to two of the largest markets in the world, Great Britain and Europe. So companies in Europe can avail of products from Northern Ireland tariff-free, which is a really unique position and something on a really practical level that would benefit customers in Europe.
Surely you can get more information from Colin and his team from Northern Ireland here in Hall 27.